Welcome to South Park, Colorado. On one side, you have Greeley, or Pueblo maybe. Jacksonville Jaguars take the field with 3 wins under their belt.
Jones, deep, Duvernay, and it's intercepted inside the 15, rolling to the ground is Jalen Mills.
On the other side, South Park, represented this week by the Las Vegas Raiders, who have emerged victorious just 2 times all year.
3 receivers to the right, Ritter drops way back, steps up, launches high to the end zone, jump ball again, and it's going to be intercepted as the Raiders do battle and show a lot of heart and came close to pulling off a miracle, but will lose their 10th in a row.
Neither team really wants to end up in Denver at the end, symbolically speaking. At this point in the sports movie, a team always goes out and finds a really sweet player to join the team, like the motorcycle kid in Bad News Bears, right? So maybe the Raiders pick up Kyle Schwartz from the waiver wire, or is that who Desmond Ritter is? Ritter, 2 interceptions versus Atlanta, a 60 rate, 5.3 per attempt.
It has no shot.
Yeah, over-aggressive throw.
Is that what you call it? I just call it just like a terrible decision.
If Butters is right, remember, it's okay to lose, but if you don't try, you're grounded, mister. Maybe the Raiders' offense should be put on timeout. Vegas, good for just 9 points versus a defense giving up an average of 24. They haven't scored 20 in 5 straight games.
Michael Mayer, who had a step on a couple of defenders and couldn't come up with it.
So don't be shocked if the stands are full of Jacksonville fathers who seem a little too loose. Jags may invite a few just in case their defense tries to reverse course and tries to stop Vegas from scoring. Let the points-challenged Jets go for 32. They're 29th in points per game allowed overall.
In the middle of the field, Garrett Wilson for a Jets touchdown.
I thought this was America. Are we not in America anymore? Vegas' passing attack lined up across the secondary with the best rate in the NFL. If you sort it backwards, they gave up 3 touchdowns and a 120 rate to Aaron Rodgers.
Adams is going to take it into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Gave up 198 yards and 2 TDs to Devontae Adams. Has to be an old Adams jersey in Vegas' locker room somewhere. Jacoby Myers could throw it on and triple his output. He went for 59 yards versus Atlanta.
That's a great catch by Jacoby Myers, man.
What do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do? Brock Bowers, the one Raider of real interest on their offense.
This young man is a tremendous talent.
Just 35 yards a week ago, has cooled off under 50 yards 3 of his last 4, maybe trying to set himself up for the future. No, I kid. Jaguars pass rush, not in much of a rush. 1 sack on 30 pass attempts. Raiders took 4 sacks. They're like, come on in, check the place out.
Thinks about taking off, and he can't escape.
Raiders, surely to bring Bat Dad to the game. They're fine with it all being called too. May have to have a chat with their defensive players, though. They almost won last week because they held Atlanta to 15 points, held Kirk Cousins to 1 touchdown, picked him off, just 112 yards, a sub-80 rate, under 7 yards per attempt.
And there's an interception. Right to squeeze it across the middle, and Robert Spillane with the takeaway.
Hey, Bat Dad, I didn't hear no bell. Be careful, play the pass that well again, and you could end up with a W this time. They take on Mac Jones next. He threw for 294 yards, 2 TDs versus New York. Jacksonville put up 25 points. That's an outburst for them.
There's Brian Thomas. Can he take it in? Yes, he can. That's a touchdown, Jacksonville.
Matt got the memo, though. 2 interceptions as well, 81 rate, sub-90 rate, 4 of his last 5. Brian Thomas, he's the best around. And their point of interest on offense, 75-plus yards 4 straight games, 105 last week, 10 catches, 906 yards for 2024, 8 scores.
There's Brian Thomas, and they can't catch him yet. Thomas inside the 40.
Strange Brenton had 73 yards on 11 catches week 15. Strange because Brenton hadn't eclipsed 25 yards in 5 games.
Strange is no stranger in this game.
Parker Washington, 54 yards, 50-plus 2 of his last 3.
Parker Washington is loose down the sideline.
Devin Duvernay, 42 yards, most he's had all year.
As Duvernay has a block in front And inside the 25 of the Jets.
What? I thought this was a free country. And scene. Jags Raiders just 10 meetings. Jacksonville up 6-4. Their best meeting, probably 2010, in Jacksonville. Darren McFadden takes a Jason Campbell pass, 67 yards to open scoring. David Garrard hit Jason Hill for a 48-yarder. McFadden hits back with a 51-yard TD run. Rashad Jennings goes 74 yards for a score. McFadden one more time, 36-yard TD run, and then the final blow delivered by the legend that is MJD, my guy Maurice with a 30-yard TD run. Jones drew 100-plus yards that day. Jaguars 38-31 winners.
Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Maybe a little.